tool will blow dry and style your hair. So what you'll do is you'll have the style dryer, and then you'll also get 4 attachments. So this will include your round brush, and that's where, you know, you need to be an octopus. You need multiple hands, one to hold your dryer, one to hold the round brush. Well, it's one tool so the air blows through. Then you'll also have a concentrator. You'll also have your root lift brush and a paddle brush, which I love because you can do big chunks of hair. You're also going to get clips and a travel case. And you have exclusive colors that you can only find here at QVC. So we have it for you in the fun purple. We have this really cool coral, and then the turquoise. Now, if you go to the Calista Tools website, this same style dryer, which they only have in one color, sells for $129. We have all the exclusive colors and those 5 easy payments of $17.99. If you're saying, well, what exactly can I use it for? Can you use it on my hair type? I have got the expert, award-winning stylist, and very well-known salon and spa owner, Maria McCool, with us.
Thank you.
Good to have you. All right, so before we...
beautiful.
Thank you. Well, Maria styled me, but I could do this on my own because I have the right tools as well. And if you have any questions in this hour, we have her right-hand man, Ryan Oldie, on Facebook Live right now, taking all your questions at Calista Maria McCool on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, head there and you can ask them anything you want about what we're talking about tonight.
Perfect. All your questions about your hair or anything, which is great.
Well, my first question is, what is the style dryer?
Well, it's the style dryer. It's a dryer that's actually going to style your hair while you're drying. I mean, a blow dryer does exactly what it tells you it's going to do. It blows and it dries your hair, and it doesn't do anything to help you style your hair. And I always love the story because I had a client who, after I cut her hair, like you know when you come in the salon, I was teaching her how to round brush and blow dry her hair to get the look. And she said to me, you know what, it would be just so great if the brush was just attached to the dryer. I could probably do it. And I thought, okay, that's brilliant. Like, I gotta figure that out.
Ding, ding, ding.
Right.
So really it is a twofer, so it's a time saver because we're doing 2 things at once. So how does it work?
So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to start with the root lift because it's my favorite part. You're going to have different attachments. We're going to show them all. But what I love about the root lift is that this is what we do. When you come to the salon, the first thing we're doing is we're getting your root to be lifted. We're getting that extra volume and body because if your root is not lifted, your style's not going to last all day.
And that's where it gets difficult at home because my arms get tired lifting them up over my head. But that's the key. That's the tip. That's what the pros are doing. They're lifting up as they blow dry. So now I don't have to worry about arm fatigue because really, one hand, you can do this.
Exactly, and I am doing it with one hand. As you can see, Stephanie, just to show you, we don't have any product in her hair.
Okay.
She came out with her hair wet. You're gonna, you know, use it on, of course, obviously, I like it to be towel dried, damp hair, not sopping wet. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Stephanie so she can do it because that's the whole point. It's for you to do by yourself. And what this root lift is, it's like the hands as the stylist that we use, and it's curved perfectly for your head. So all you're doing is running it through right down to the scalp, and you're gonna get that lift right into the root. See how she's getting
I know, look at how full and volumized her hair is getting. And as you said, with no product, it's just using the style dryer.
Right.
So this way now she has 3 other attachments that she can come back and kind of polish, curl, whatever she wants to do.
Exactly, exactly. And actually, we can even show that. Should we show how easy it is?
I'm really digging it just as is, but I know if we can just show you.
So she has this great lift. That's a great look right there. But this is how easy it is to do. There's 2 little buttons on the side. You're just going to put them in, pop off, and put on a new attachment. I'm going to go ahead and put the round brush on. So after you get the lift into your hair, like I agree with you, I think it looks cute like this, right? So she could spray and go, but if you wanted to have more definition and you want to start to use the round brush after you have that lift, you can do that as well. So I'm just rolling it right through her hair just to finish off those ends. Because with the root lift, it had kind of a spiky look. But now that I'm putting, more spiky.
You're softening it up.
Right.
And I'm noticing as you run it through, Maria, she's getting this great shine in her hair. Because you make sure that the dryer is going to be as, you know, kind to our hair as possible. So what kind of technology do you put into it?
So this is ionic technology. Remember, this is a professional dryer. This is what we use in the salon. It's 1,200 watts of ionic power that's in your dryer. It's as light as a pound, so that's really nice. And you have 2 hands to be able to use your tools. So the brushes are top quality salon brushes. These are tourmaline infused, just mimicked after the brushes I use every day in the salon that cost me anywhere up to $50 or more, you know?
And again, you'll need 2 hands.
Right.
And it's difficult to hold our arms up above our head. Here we were able to style dry her hair just minutes. I mean, we could keep playing around a little bit more, but I mean, look at how we went from her hair in the before to all this volume and lift.
Exactly. I mean, that was in that first 2 minutes that we were here.
Yeah.
So it's that easy, especially if you have short hair. This is going to take you no time at all. Ionic power literally helps extract the moisture easier from the hair, so that this way you're getting all that volume and it's styling quicker. So what we have here is these are the different looks. So if you're going to use, if you have short hair, you can use the lift to get that really great spiky look. Then you could also change that completely up and use the round brush like you saw us do. And that's going to give you that more polished, finished look. Looks like you left the salon, right? And then also we have the paddle brush, which we're going to be showing you as well. You could put the
Oh my gosh, she has a totally different look.
Isn't that great?
That's so cute.
That's the best part, is that it's one tool. It's your blow dryer, but it's your styler. And it does all of these different things for you.
So take a look. So this is how the style dryer works.
Right. So it's a whole, when you get it, you're going to have 2 airflows, low and high, to use. You have 3 heat settings, cool, warm, and hot. There's the additional ionic generator that's in front of the ionic motor that's increasing the density of the ions coming out of your tourmaline brushes. And as you can see, there's 2 little buttons on the side. It's that simple to switch them on and off. And with that technology, what you're going to see is fast drying time, extra volume, smoothness, shiny. It's what we use in the salon. Professional dryers really do make a huge difference, right? You know, on styling your hair.
So saving you time, giving you that pro styling at home, and it's one tool. We're lightening our load. I love that you include that travel case.
Yeah, right?
So when you do hit the road, you don't have to pack a ton of different styling items. If you want, you take this with your 4 attachments in its case and you're good to go.
Right.
All right, so now we're seeing on curly hair.
Right, and look at what I just have to show that.
Bump.
So you can see this is curly hair. So if you're like me and Sue and you have curly hair, I just have to move this over a little closer.
And I will tell you, this is what I'm usually doing. I'm pushing my hair up in the back because I want to get lift, but it falls right back down.
Right.
The key is to put the lift in while I am drying it.
Right. And so what's nice is if you're someone who has naturally curly hair, maybe you have a perm and you want, you know, you have the body from that, but you want it smooth. It's very hard to do with a round brush and a blow dryer, because once that blow dryer starts hitting the other hair, it frizzes it out. So all I'm doing is I'm putting it in. Now I'm going to hit the cool switch. So I did it warm, and now I have it on cool. I'll let it cool for 1 minute.
And so why are you doing that?
Because that's what gives you all that extra shine, all that extra volume, smooths it right out. It looks like glass. So we've taken her natural curl, and all you have to do is go down section by section. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on warm again. And then I can just roll down. I have, the wonderful thing about the blow dryer is you have both of your hands that you can, it's just like brushing your hair, and it's blow drying it for you. And now I just put that cool switch, and then we have these.
So that also does it kind of set it in the place?
Exactly, exactly. So I'm actually going to give it to Sue because it's not about me doing it, right?
Right. Because,
even though I love doing it.
Well, you give us all the tips, you're giving us the tool, but that's why Maria creates these for us, because she wants us to be able to achieve the looks we get at the salon, and we're so happy with, and then we're kind of bummed out when we get it home, and it's like, it never looks that good again.
Right.
It's all about having the right tools. So again, you can see how easy this is. I love that we can grip it at both ends.
I know, right?
For a hot tool.
Exactly. And I get the question all the time, Gabrielle. It's like, can I use this on my hair wet? Yeah, that's what it is. It's a blow dryer. but it looks like it's just a brush, but it's blow drying the hair right through your brush. So when you usually have to think about putting the round brush in and then getting the dryer right on it, like, don't worry about that. You put the brush in and it's drying it while you go. But you can use it on dry hair too. That's how we did your hair.
Yes. So
Right.
it can be a way to touch up, smooth away the frizzies. But also, if you want to, hey, I'm starting fresh, I'm doing a nice shampoo, this is going to be the tool you reach for. And keep in mind, there are 3 other attachments.
Yes,
So
we
this
didn't
is,
get to those yet.
This
We
is
should do
this
that.
is the big one though, the round brush, I feel, because anytime I get a blowout, the round brush is involved.
Right,
So if you
right.
want that smooth finish to your hair, this is like having a round brush in one hand, the blow dryer in the other, but instead of having to do some sort of balancing act, it's so much easier.
I love how she has both her hands on it. It's easy, it's light, it's 1 pound.
It really is featherweight.
Isn't it? It's the same as a brush, but there's that 1200 watt motor in there, believe it or not, just like a professional dryer. Look how much shine she's getting. So for those of you, like I said, with perms and curly hair that you kind of struggle with, you know, when you ever want to blow it out, sometimes you don't because you're worried that you're going to be in a frizzy mess. Because that airflow is so direct, she's just getting that beautiful shine each time. So we can go ahead and let her do her hair.
Okay, we'll come
instead of
back and
making
check in on her. Okay, you don't have to rush.
Right.
She's almost finished, which is great. So again, saving us time.
Right.
All right, so we're going to check out some of the other
I'm here.
attachments. What are you going to hit us with now?
I think,
we're going to do some round brush?
yeah, let's
Okay.
do some round brush because this again, I just like to show how, I'm even going to turn her a
So
little
this would
to the
be
side.
your first choice when we want to infuse a little volume or lift at the crown.
Right.
Okay.
So, you know, again, if you're going to wake up second day hair, you know, your hair is kind of all over the place, you don't have to. It's not necessary that you always have it on wet hair. So I'm just going to do let it sit in there for just a few seconds. I'm hitting the cool switch. And then once I pull out, I just have all of that lift and volume into the hair. And this is the difference. I mean, you can see that. She's got baby fine hair. And what I just did is I put that really great extra oomph and volume into it.
Well, I wouldn't know that she has baby fine hair.
No.
You can't tell.
No.
Because she has all that volume in. And it looks so healthy.
And here, if I just, and look at the shine. That's what I love to see is the shine. But just flipping that out, I can do that very easily, even though it's already under. You like that? You don't have to worry about your hair. Obviously, Jody, we do her hair color in the salon pretty regularly. But with the ionic technology, I don't have to be so worried that I'm going to dehydrate her hair or damage her hair in any way.
Well, you know, this also saves us from further heat styling. You know, usually when I blow dry my hair, I blow dry. Then I've taken a flat iron to it to get the frizzies out and to smooth it out and straighten it. And then I'm using another tool to either add curl or beach waves or whatever it might be. You can do it all with one tool. So we're really minimizing the amount of heat we need to use to get this polished look. Wow.
Look at that.
Okay, it looks like you added extra hair.
I know, right? So that's the difference of, you know, even though her hair's baby fine, just to be able to go ahead and go through with the style dryer, wet or dry. That's the fun part. And also even the lift. If I
So I
just
could come back on already dry hair and still get that lift effect?
Exactly. You're going to see just by coming right into Jody's. Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
Up and out.
right. So here's my little tip to you. Sometimes what you want to do is you want to make it crazy. If you are somebody who says, you know what, my hair always collapses, I never get the volume that I really want, get so much volume that it's insane. Then, once it's there, you can move it because the hair will collapse. See how I moved that down? Now I've got volume that's going to stay. And even though it looked a little like crazy, that's how you get. Now look at the lift. Just a minute ago.
But you also just transformed her style.
Right? A minute ago, this was collapsed. By getting that root lift right into that area where she collapses, I got her fullness back.
On a woman who has baby fine hair.
You got it.
Look at how thick
I mean, feel
and
her
full
hair.
and soft. And again, this is adding that shine. And let's talk about the looks we can create using some of the other tools.
Exactly. So we had just used the lift. Here's the paddle brush on her hair. So that just gives that smooth blowout look. if you really just want something that's softer and natural, the paddle's great for that. But if you go through and you do the round brush all through the same haircut, you're going to get a totally different look. So the great thing is you have all of these options to get different styles and different looks.
Well, that's why we wanted to make this a top 5.